Hey,
Hello everyone, welcome to the Virtual Cheese Awards 2020 showcasing the best of British cheese. I'm Nigel Pooley and co-founder with Sarah DeWitt for this event. I've worked in dairy and cheese industry for a long time. We're about to start judging the Artisan Best Cows Hard Cheese, Class 1W. I'd like to introduce our two esteemed judges, Julie and Peter. If you'd like to say a few words, Julie, about yourself.
Hello, I'm Julie Griggs and I've worked in the dairy industry all my working life, working in manufacturing of all different types of dairy products, mostly cheese, working with starter cultures to produce cheese and development of cheese. And I'm pleased to be here in the cheese judging today.
Thank you, Julie. And Peter?
hello, my name is Peter Mitchell, and like Julie, really, I've been in the industry for some time. I've been in probably over 30, nearly 35 years, and manufacturing a range of different dairy products, but mostly probably cheese and English varieties, as well as continental varieties. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to judging at this year's awards.
Thank you, Peter. Okay, so this is, as I said, our Artisan Best Cows Hard Cheese. It is sponsored by Food NI, which is what it says. It's a promotional voice for Northern Ireland's food and drink, and they work to enhance the reputation of the food and drink from Northern Ireland, which obviously includes cheese. So we're really pleased that they're sponsoring us and for their help and everything else. So the judging process is a point system. It's judged on 6 attributes with a score of up to 10, so a maximum score of 60 for the piece of cheese. So we're ready to go. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're looking at entry 178.
Yeah.
Quite a softer textured cheese.
Yeah, got quite a factory look to it on its appearance.
Got a slight sweet, maybe slight farmhouse musty aroma. So a little on the softer side. Breaks down quite soft. Perhaps just a little bit sticky, pasty.
Yeah, a bit lumpy. It is breaking down, but it's taking a bit of time, isn't it?
Quite a fresh, curdy flavour.
Almost a lemony flavour note that comes through.
Yeah.
Another
It's quite a rounded flavour. Quite pleasant. Perhaps a little higher flavour, a little bit more matured, although the texture is a little bit softer for a maturing cheese.
Yeah. I mean, appearance, probably give it a 7.
Yes.
Nice waxy.
The
Aroma.
room is quite fresh. I just think it's a little bit on the young side.
Yeah, that was right.
So 7 for aroma.
Yeah.
Yeah. The flavour is, it's pleasant, it's rounded, it's got a little bit of harshness, but not in an offensive way.
Yeah, kind of a lemony note that came through.
Lemony note.
Give it an 8.
Yes. The texture, I think, is a little bit soft. It wouldn't,
Yeah.
I don't think the cheese would hold up any longer
Let
than.
it down a little bit. I'd probably go for 7 at the most on the texture.
Yeah. 6 or 7, I'll go 7.
And the same probably on the aftertaste, really.
Yeah. Yes. And true to character for this class, there's not really a set character, so we've scored everyone the same for character.
I think I make that about 37. Huh?
8,
Oh no, hang on.
8, 16, 24, 31, 38, 45?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
For me, I might have just gone a tad lower on the flavour because it's good, but it's not really delivering the level.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's you know, I think it could just have a bit more character to it, really, on the flavour. The next one, 179. Interesting. Obviously, a very different.
What number did you say?
179. Now.
All right. Okay. Yes.
more
of a Cheshire style, a
Yeah, I
crumbly.
know. I was thinking well, almost like a Lancashire, but it's,
yeah. Yes, you're right.
So it's a little bit short, but that's okay. Obviously, you've got the paste in the middle is quite pale. In this towards the centre. Fresh, typical sort of fresh, milky aroma.
Yeah. Nice acidity, not too sharp. Balanced with a little bit of buttery. Yeah, good example of a crumbly cheese.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit. I mean, it's got a bit of age on it. I know, but there's a little bit of harsh bitterness that comes through towards the end, which I don't particularly enjoy.
Yes, it could do with just a little bit more zingy flavour to lift the overall flavour balance. Yes, I agree.
That kind of lets it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Appearance is quite good. I'll probably give that a 7.
Yes.
Aroma.
Fresh aroma.
Yeah, give that an 8.
Yes.
Flavour, for me, lets it down a little bit towards the end.
Yeah.
Starts off quite nicely.
6 or 7?
I'll probably give it a 7.
Yeah. The texture's a little dry, but
yeah,
it is a crumbly.
It's obviously quite a small cheese, though, isn't it? You know.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Probably prone to dry out a little bit, but
yeah,
I'll probably give it a 7 body and texture.
As you say, the aftertaste, it just leaves a slightly harsh memory rather than a sweet, singy, acidic flavour.
Yeah, and on that basis, I think we've put a 7 in for that as well.
Yeah. 14, 28.
I think that is about 44.
Yes.
So 180. Quite an interesting look to it. Plenty of gas holes. Plastic cut on the outside. Obviously cut from a larger wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the eye formation is quite nice.
Yeah.
It's fairly even.
Yeah, it is.
Nice glossy on the inside.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice, feels quite a nice texture.
Yeah.
Is it a Gouda type cheese?
I beg your pardon?
Emmental, is it? What type of cheese?
This is 180. We don't know what type of cheese it is.
No, but you can guess what does it look like. But to me, it looks like an Emmental type.
Similar.
Yeah.
It obviously can't be called that because it's made in the UK. But
Yeah.
Breads down well.
Yeah.
Very,
Lovely texture.
yeah, it has a nice body and texture.
Yeah, really smooth when it breaks down.
Very clean, fresh aroma. And then that first thing that hits you is the sweetness.
Sweet, nutty, smooth, buttery.
Nuttiness coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sweetness doesn't last the whole of the experience.
No, it doesn't.
It's,
No.
but it's a lovely impact.
Yeah, it's very pleasant. It's good balance. Like you say, the sweetness doesn't overpower it.
No.
It's also got a bit of acidity as well. Towards the end.
Yes. There's quite a lot of flavours happening.
Yeah, there is. There's quite a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah.
Quite,
Even though it's not really a punchy cheese.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good pleasant.
Yeah.
Again, it'd be nice to see what it would be like a bit more aged than that.
Yes.
But that's quite good.
Yeah. So.
Better than your average Emmental.
Yeah. So the appearance is really good, I think.
Yeah.
9?
Yeah.
9.
Aroma probably an 8.
Yes.
I think flavour should be a 9 at least.
Yes. 9.
Really nice, really pleasant.
The texture also is right up there, isn't it?
Yeah. 9.
9.
I think the aftertaste is pleasant.
It's pleasant, yes.
Yeah, and it's not too sickly. You know what I mean?
No.
So I don't know on that. Probably an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, maybe an 8. Do you think 8?
Yeah.
8, 16, 24. 53, 52. 51?
I made that 51.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Nice cheese. I mean, yeah, obviously a continental style Emmental kind of style, but character, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a really good example.
Right, the next one. It's rye washed.
Yes.
The first one, I think, really. It might, well, apart from that other one we saw,
Yeah.
but
It's got quite a powerful aroma.
yeah, it has. Yeah. Very smooth, breaks down very easily, as you'd probably expect.
Yes.
Actually, when you look at it, it's quite a shallow cheese, it's quite a small.
Yeah. Yeah. Soft.
Yeah.
It certainly packs a punch. There's a lot of flavour there.
It does pack a punch, yeah.
It's
But it's not.
too narrow in its variety of flavour within the cheese.
Yeah. Would have been nice to have had a little bit, not too much, obviously, but a little bit of sweetness coming through as well. But it's pleasant enough. But
Yeah.
I like the texture.
Yes.
I like the appearance.
Yeah.
What do we give it for appearance? 8?
Yes, there's just a little bit of discoloration on the rind, but 8, because it's a good shape.
Aroma?
There's a lot of aroma. Maybe 8. What do you?
8? How about flavour? Not more than 8 for me.
Sorry?
Flavour, it's not more than an 8.
No. It was. I would have liked a fuller mouthfeel on the flavour. It's yeah, good flavour level, but perhaps a bit rounder.
So give that a 7 maybe?
Yeah. Texture's fine, it's a little bit soft.
Yeah, I thought about an 8 for the texture.
Yeah.
And aftertaste, there is a lingering aftertaste. It's not too unpleasant, but as you'd expect really with that style anyway. I'd probably give that about an 8.
Yeah, 7 or 8 for me.
7 or 8, yeah.
Yeah.
And then 8 at the end.
Yeah. Actually, perhaps a little bit of a softer cheese for hard cheese category.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a point. Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe you need to take that into account.
Well, yeah, I mean, true to character, that's not an 8, is it?
No.
The description is hard.
Yeah.
There is a different class for soft, but then you get some that are just sort of in the middle, don't you?
Yeah.
Like it's slightly hard, but it's more, yeah.
So perhaps a 7 at the end, or
Yeah.
6 even for the character. Yeah.
I make that 44.
Yes.
Okay. Over to my next board.
182.
182.
Obviously, it appears kind of Gouda in style, quite firm.
Yeah, that's right. So we've got a couple of Gouda styles coming up, maybe even three, but certainly the first one, 182,
Yeah.
is very much in that style, Nigel.
Yes.
Little firm in texture.
Yeah, it's quite firm.
Mm. The aroma is quite good. But,
Yeah. Yeah, that caramelized note coming through.
yeah.
That bit of butterscotch. Werther's original.
Very caramel.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
I think the texture is a little bit dry, and for that reason, it's not really delivering
Yeah.
as much as it might do.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
It's giving a bit of the top note, you
Yeah.
know, there's a little bit of sort of bitterness, sharpness coming through. And I'd want to see it a bit more rounded.
Yes, it's missing some of those aromatic notes.
Absolutely. Yeah. It is missing some of those aromatic notes.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. It's okay, but yeah. You need that really to balance the saltiness.
Yes. Yes, it is a little salty, isn't it? A little more salt.
So appearance, what do you reckon? 7 or an 8?
Yeah, I think maybe 8 because it's got that nice small openings that are quite even though it's a bit firm. So 8.
Aroma?
The aroma, it's quite good. There's a little bit of mustiness. It's just a little bit flat. It's could do with some more zingy notes in there. So 7, do you think?
And the same with the flavour, perhaps, or?
Yes. Yeah.
I thought the texture was okay.
Yes. Just a little bit dry. It was.
Yeah.
Not breaking down as much as it might have done with a little more moisture in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
6 or 7? What?
7, I think.
7. Aftertaste, it's fine, but it doesn't stay. It's
No. What, 6 or a 7?
I think maybe 6 actually.
Yeah.
But character 8 again.
Yeah. Which I would say is 43.
Yes.
The next one, again, kind of ladder style. Quite bright. Very firm.
Yes. It's quite a smooth texture. It doesn't have so many openings, does it?
No, it doesn't.
A little bit softer, probably a little bit younger.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's I think the texture is better than the previous one though.
Yes.
The better balance there. You're right. It's got a bit more moisture. It's got more moisture in it, obviously. it's not as dry, but it's better for it. It doesn't have quite the caramelized notes
No,
the other one had.
no. Tastes quite young, doesn't it? It's, and the fact that there aren't any openings right in the centre of the cheese is limiting the flavour, I think. There's not so much activity of the cold
I
cheese.
don't like the flavour, particularly.
No.
I mean, it's younger, as you say. But it's clean.
There's actually a little bit of moisture leaking out of the cheese if you just break it. There's loose moisture that comes.
Yeah, there's a bit. Yeah, I can see it in the eye there.
So it's a young cheese, probably produced to be sold young.
Yeah.
It's not an unpleasant flavour, but it needs a little bit more character, I think.
Yes. But yeah. Okay. I mean, I think the appearance is quite good.
Yes.
Probably give that an 8.
Perhaps a 7, because the whole formation is not uniform throughout the cheese.
But yeah. Yeah, okay. What about aroma?
It's quite pleasant, perhaps a bit low in level.
But it is quite young, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So perhaps it wasn't intended to
have
a higher level.
It's clean, fresh.
Yeah.
There's nothing that comes through. I mean, like you say, it's the age, really.
Yes.
Judging it on its age, and that's the age they wanted to enter, then
yeah,
not going to have that much. I'll probably give it 8 for aroma.
Yeah.
Flavour?
7.
What do you want to knock it down on flavour, yeah?
It's difficult, isn't it? If it was intended to be sold as a mild cheese, perhaps it's meeting that brief. There wasn't anything unpleasant.
No.
So, yeah, I'm happy to go with 8 if that's...
What about texture? Broke down well.
Broke down well. A little on the softer side.
Yeah.
7.
Okay. Aftertaste? There was nothing that I picked up which was particularly unpleasant on the aftertaste.
No.
I'll probably give that an 8.
Yeah.
So what we got there? 32 plus. I reckon about 46.
That's what I get, yeah, 46. It's good to challenge our mental arithmetic at the same time.
Does that put it in the lead so far?
No, No, the one you need is one with 51 points, which was 180.
Okay.
We've got one at 50.
And there's one at 50 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the same. Right.
Those two stand out at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
185. This was the coloured Cheshire type cheese, I think.
Yeah, that's presented really nicely, actually.
Cheshire.
Yeah, for a crumbly type cheese, it's held its shape really well.
Sorry.
It's got a rind on, is it? Is it traditional with a rind?
Yes.
Yeah. You trad Cheshire.
Yes. That's unusual, isn't it? Nowadays.
Yeah, there aren't that many being made these days.
Not.
It's certainly a Cheshire style anyway. If it's not a Cheshire, or I think it probably is.
Right.
Very.
The other crumblies aren't made coloured, are they?
No.
For the
That's
Cheshire
right.
that gets coloured.
Got a nice openness, some small eyes, some fracturing.
Yeah, it does fracture. I have to say, it's quite crumbly, but
Yeah.
it is.
So crumbly, as you would expect for this type of cheese.
But it's got some moisture there, you know, it's not too dry.
No.
Fresh,
Fresh.
which is very fresh.
It's lemony, there's no harshness there.
Yeah.
I detect. There's not a particularly high flavour level, but it's a fresh cheese, isn't it? So.
Yeah, yeah. So 185, what should we give that on appearance? We like the appearance, don't you?
Yes. I think 9 for appearance, actually.
Aroma, well, you know, it's what it is, it's fresh.
Yeah, fresh, acid. 8 maybe.
Yeah.
On the flavour, although it's a fresh, crumbly type cheese, do you think it could deliver more flavour? Or is it?
It is very mild. I mean, yeah. I'd be interested to know how old it is. But yeah, it could possibly have been kept a bit longer.
I just like a little more stinginess or lemony or the aromatic of it.
So give that a 7.
Yeah.
What about the texture? I thought the texture was pretty typical, pretty good for what it is.
Yeah.
Wasn't too dry.
No, a little bit dry, but then that is a crumbly cheese. So.
Yeah, exactly. But it wasn't overly dry, you know?
No.
So give that a 7 or an 8?
7?
Yeah. Aftertaste, well, it wasn't.
A palate cleanser, really, isn't it? It leaves a clean freshness. So.
Probably give that an 8.
Yes. Yeah. And true to character.
I think that will be 47. Is that right?
8, 16, 24.
16, 24, 21.
47, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems about right as well in the scoring for that cheese.
Next, we've got the black truckle. Is that right?
We've got.
Oh no, we haven't. Sorry, that's a different class.
I thought I'd missed one then.
No. Sorry. Yeah. So I've got
186.
186. Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Interesting. It's like a Cheshire style, but in a Gouda mould.
Well, yeah.
In appearance, I think.
Quite pale.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, a drier texture, which it's supposed to be. Quite like the appearance.
Yes.
You know, the mold is clean.
Yes.
The rind is clean.
It's a nice even texture.
Yeah. After that, it kind of goes downhill for me. Almost like a very sandy, almost chalky texture in the mouthfeel. But I'm afraid the flavour on that doesn't do anything.
It's almost like a cross between Cheshire and Cheddar. Cheshire farmhouse Cheddar,
Yeah.
but not the flavour level.
But it's not. I don't know. I don't know what it's. I'm not sure what it's trying to be really. What is it trying to? You know what?
Yeah, the flavour's a little flat. Would benefit from some brighter acidity, brighter flavours, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of moisture it needs actually in the cheese.
I think it does. I think that's what it does need, a bit of moisture.
To help deliver the flavours.
Oh, by the way, 183 was missing, wasn't it?
Yes.
I made a mistake. Okay.
So the appearance is
quite good. I was going to give it about an 8 for appearance. Aroma, I mean, it's
I'd say perhaps 7 or 8 maybe, but
yeah, there's not a lot there actually.
No, 7. But for me, the flavour was
Yeah.
flat,
Yeah.
not distinctive enough. Maybe that's because the texture was a little dry.
Yeah.
That contributed towards that. So flavour 6.
Yeah. Texture, bit dry, 7.
Yeah.
Aftertaste, well, it's not that pleasant. There is an aftertaste.
I would say 6. It just leaves a flat note at the end. Yeah. True to character, I think we need to put 8 because
Yeah.
we're not sure of the character.
I make that 42, I think.
Right. Okay. Should we go back and revisit the best 3 or 4?
On the yes.
Remind us what they were.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got, well, I mean, yeah. If you look at points, we've got 180 and we've got 171. After that, in third place, we have a 48, I think.
Yeah.
Which is 177.
Yes.
you're happy with what you've done, then leave it.
I think so. I think I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
It's up to you, Julie, but
At least you've got a clear winner, haven't you?
yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Got a first, second, and third. So if you're
Sometimes confuse it by going back and
yes, yes,
yeah, I'm happy with that.
find something you didn't see before.
Oh,
So remind me again, what was the winner? One
Right,
180.
the winner is 180,
with 51 points.
51 points.
Okay.
Second, 50 points is 171.
Yes.
And third with 48 points is 177.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much. The winner of the best artisan cows is entry number 180 with 51 points.